Seems like it canceled. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, I was complaining that it was only, or that the price went down, but on Doomhall it was 5 gold, and I was happy with that there. So I mean, this is almost half the amount for more. So yeah. Okay, so I forget now. 89.88 I had, so just over 10 gold from half a stack of raw Nightfin Snapper and free action potions from yesterday. Okay, the other thing I should mention too is I popped on earlier just to see how my auctions had done, and I got super lucky because this buff dropped. So I got a fresh one in there under a minute, burned on it, and then boomed it up. Okay, so what's my plan here again? Stranglethorn visit to the Hunter Camp. I think I have like explore the Hunter Camp as a quest that I got from Booty Bay, and then a delivery to Nessingwary or whatever his name is. Helmet, I think. From Thousand Needles. Hemet, Nessingwary. I'll call him Helmet sometimes if that's okay. And then, because I'm going to be here anyway, I think I'm going to run right out into Duskwood, and it's going to let me do that, and then run over to Westfall and farm some magic dust if I get lucky. So that's my plan for today.
What could I help you with?
If that sounds boring, see ya. I can almost guarantee it'll twist and turn along the way, though. I come up with these ideas when I have to type a title into OBS, but inevitably something's going to change. This half-done's quest from Hillsbrad I gotta finish up soon. Oh, this is back to the racing flats, and there's other quests I can do there too, so that's an option soon. What's the difference between Kravel's parts and Kravel's crate? Oh, this crate's going to Hemet. Okay, got it. It's back at the racetrack. And yesterday, like, I don't know, for the longest time I didn't really use these sticky glues. You get them super early. I think they're like first quests from the undead area, and I just sat on them for so long, and then lately I've just been burning them like candy. And I've been buying magic dust for 5 gold a pop, and occasionally using those too, and like it's always in a panic situation, so I'm happy I did it, but I don't really want to spend 5 gold a pop on them, and that's cheap for these things. Originally when I saw that price I thought I would go there, farm them, and sell them, but the truth is they don't drop much, so I don't really think that's a really good gold farming technique. I just think it's a good use of my time to go get some for myself and not buy them. And it's good to have maybe 3, so if you burn one you're not out. And then the other thing is I opened up this spot right here for something good. So I wonder what I'm going to put there. Something important. Oh, nice. Okay, let's see what's going on here first. So This is what I'm talking about. I didn't say anything about this in the video description, and now here I am picking stranglethorn kelp, strangle kelp. I mean, in theory, I don't see any yet. There it is. Something weird happened with Twitch since I've been on today, because it seemed like it cut out, but then when I refreshed the page, the video was still going, but now it just did a reset in the chat, so I don't know what's up there. I'm always like mildly unimpressed with what's in this crate, but if I'm not mistaken, it's vendors for like 15 gold, so it's kind of almost stupid to pass on it. So am I mistaken? 1790, so there you go. So that's a good example of like, I've been too lazy the last few times because I know it's just some crappy gray, but you do 5 of those, you get a gold. It's a little bit of an exaggeration, but oh, there's that boat I want. Thank God there's no early blackmouth schools. Those are so distracting. Can't ever help myself for some reason. Happy poo. energy cost of your next damage, healing spell, or offensive ability. It seems like it would get wasted on the next rake. Unless I'm misunderstanding it. Six is what I wanted, and I'm not, so. I just realized that I kind of did this in a weird way.
Greetings.
But it's also too late now, so I'm just gonna give it a try. But I was thinking about how, let's look at this on the map. I was thinking about how I was in Ogremar. I should have just taken the boat to base camp. I don't really recall what the mobs are like around here, but getting over to Nessingwary's expedition would have been a lot easier, I bet, that way. So let's see if I regret that now. Let me just do the run. And if it was a really stupid decision, then you can learn from me or confirm what you already thought. Okay, so I guess there's some sort of likelihood that I will get attacked. Oops, I really wanted this. Oh, that was dumb. Someone managed to burn two. Whatever. Man, it feels like I'm moving slow now. Holy. Okay, so I used to run a 19 twink from here to the arena, and all I needed was one of these every once in a while. So I think as long as I remain cautious about what's going on, that I can probably pull this off. Like, there's definitely magic pirates back there, and then these gorillas are no joke. She's horde friendly, maybe neutral. Yeah, that's weird. Those gorillas definitely chased a 19. That was where I would hit the swift potion all the time. door's got mobs. If you get too close to it. This part I can't remember because I didn't run a 19 down here. So let's see. I know there's cats along here for sure. Am I going in the right direction? Yes. Yeah. That thing seems likely to aggro. Wow. Got lucky. And the other thing I could do is stealth along here, but that would take forever. It's one thing, like I really love the the Druid ability to stealth, but I'm a little jealous of rogues, how they can do it from in combat. Because once something's aggroed on you, there's no stealthing on a Druid. You just tap and tab in case there's anything like targetable around. Pretty sure when they sent me to Nessenwary that they intended to do it the smart way, not this way. Ooh, I'd like to pick gold for him, but that's not happening right now. I mean, let's give it a try. Really? That's what I thought. Cool. That was worth some minor stress. Okay, once I'm on this bridge, I'm going to stop and see where I am in relation to this quest. Is the camp right there? Next bridge. Okay. Actually seems lower level than the previous mobs. Ah! Okay, well. Okay, give it up, would you? I gave up. Okay, so where are we? So there's one more bridge. I mean, the tab technique worked, but it didn't really stop it from aggroing. It was level 35 though, so I mean there's a small chance I could have beat it if nothing else got involved, but okay, well, let's see here. I mean, could have been worse.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground. See you soon. May your ancestors forever guard your path.
Nice. That was a 420 boost to health. Okay, so wasn't there a... Wasn't there a Booty Bay quest that was like, investigate the camp? It's gotta be where I am.
Hi. Safe travels.
Okay.
See you soon.
This feels weird talking to humans as a druid, but okay.
Safe travels.
So, how is this camp not investigated?
Safe travels.
Killed 10 raptors. I don't think I want to do that right now. What level is it? 34. Okay, well I'm gonna grab it because I got a slot, but I might drop that. Oh, what's this?
Great to meet you. Off with you.
10 panthers,
What can I do for you?
10 tigers.
Safe travels.
Okay, the only thing I don't understand is how I didn't explore the camp. Okay, that's gray now, so that can go. Right? Now this one. Oh, complete. Find the camp, report its location to Krasik. Okay, got it. Next time I'm in Booty Bay, I'll be sure to do that. Okay, so let's go now into stealth form. See if I can get back to the road and past those tigers. Maybe this way. Bulk Brogan. It's not bad, I guess. Okay, what else we got here? Just this little stretch. the chase far. Kinda interested if this thing exists yet. Yeah, rebel camp. I could be wrong, but I think before the last patch that added Zul'Garab that might not have been there, but maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. Because I ran this road in the I'm not sure now. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay, so what I did was I swam in on the water from west. What the heck is it called? Oh, no, Westfall, and then I came this direction, and when I got to this little intersection, I didn't see the camp, so it could be I just didn't get close enough to like see the NPCs, but I was confused, like, why isn't it there? Okay, I'm pretty sure that this is a lower level area. There's not going to be a lot of risk here unless we hit stitches on the road, and that would be fun, or at least exciting. But I'm going to admit that I've never been here as a horde, so oh yeah, look at that. This area's got a really similar look to the undead starting zone. That was a lot farther than I thought it was going to be. The other nice thing about Westfall is that it's a zone that I used to farm Briarthorn and Swift Thistle, so that's another nice reason to be here. Okay, I just want to stop here for a second. New. Dust. Okay, well, actually, yeah, okay, dust, and is there any obvious? Here, let's do this, and oops, okay, cancel that, cancel. So now Whoa. Okay, I'm not using T, so let's go. Options, keybinds. I think this is just straight up action bar. 8, yeah, so we'll go T. Oops. Action bar 3, button 9 is now unbound. So what was that? Action bar 3, button 9. Where's the V? Oh, that was poison. I think I'm just going to go with this right now because it's the easiest for me. I'm using T on another tune to farm, to search, or to target, I guess would be the way to say it. So it's just the easiest thing for me right now, muscle memory wise. And I was never using T for abolishing poison. For some reason I was always mouse clicking that. So sometimes I set up these clever keybinds, but I don't use them. And then, okay, there's a dead one. Where is it? So someone else is farming those things. And if you don't use them, then you just, I forget. So I remember seeing those things in this field. Couple fields. There's some over by the entrance to dead mines in that area. Oh, there's one. So let's see if I can stuff up on this thing. It's only level 18. So that still seems pretty loud, but it's coming through my speakers, so I don't know how that was, but let me know if you don't mind. Definitely louder than I'm talking. Okay, so T again. Now let's go back to this mode. Some bruise weed. Holy. Some level 10s aren't aggroing on me at all here. This is some random like alliance knowledge, so I don't know if anyone cares, but I'll just say it because I thought of it. On the other side of this farmhouse here. It's like there's a bunch of alliance quests there, but on the other side of the farmhouse there is a farmer that you can buy chicken feed from, and there's these chickens running around, and if you do it right you can actually get the chicken as a pet. There's more to it than that, but if it interests you, it's easy to find it online. Just depends if that kind of thing amuses you or not, I guess. I think it's like a similar thing to the white kitten where Horde can't get it, but the difference is the kitten can be sold on the Booty Bay market, whereas this thing is just a straight up no-go for Horde, if I remember correctly. When I played vanilla, I was right into pets. I had one going all the time. I thought it was really funny, but I just haven't really even thought about it much except for which ones are profitable. I could be wrong because I'm not a girl playing Horde, but I think the reason that the kittens sell so well is that they just think it's funny to be like a monster with the white kitten trailing behind them in a raid or whatever. Or wherever. Ooh, there's one. Okay, let's get a magic dust. Make this worth my while. Ooh, that was a good opening. Holy. What? Turns out this is more of a bruiseweed farming expedition than magic dust. I think they can kind of turn up in any of these fields, but there's some areas where they're more common. It's just been too long to really remember it accurately. The other thing that I think is funny is that Magic Dust was like right off my radar when I played vanilla. I just didn't even think about it. I'm sure I got it and probably like vendored it or some shit. There's one. This field where this one is, there's like some elite flesh ripper that spawns down there. It's probably a easy kill at this point. Thought I was behind it, apparently not. That's funny. Took a chance, but I was like 16 levels. It'd be hard to believe if they aggroed on me. They're not scorpids. Tempt me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go do that. What was that thing? Right here. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. Kind of forgot that there's like a shore, like a wave sound here that sounds very similar to the, see that? Or maybe you don't have the game sounds down so low. But I almost think it's the same audio recording, but just at a lower volume. So 2's not as big a help as 4 of these things. So let's see if I can pull this off. Okay, one more is all I need, and then I can make a gold or so. Nice. Holy. It's the school that keeps on giving. I feel like usually these things usually just drop like 3 fish and then they're gone. I guess it's possible that there was 2 of them, one on top of the other. Okay, so 2 of those, and then I can sell one of these. Free action potions. Whoa. back to hunting dust. This is right by Deadmine. It's right over here. Apparently not. That was like Operation Save the Alliance, but she knows what she's doing. Okay, so back to this mode and this. Where'd that go? Nice, that was worth it. Heck. This one's invisible. Who the frick is it? There it is. Okay, if you're a horde and you've never been around here, like I'm dangerously close to the flight path for the Alliance, so don't go any closer than that. In fact, here's a level 40. Oh. He's yellow to me, so I guess he's not really concerned. That guy patrols, I think. Unless there's another one I'm thinking of. Something tells me that those whirlwinds come and spawn like right around the dust devils around here sometimes. But once again, like here's some low level alliance vendors. I think the real threats are up near this thing, but no point in getting too close to that whole area. So you can see what I was saying about with the scarcity of these things in general, and then the fact that I've killed half a dozen of them and nothing's dropped. Like it's not. This isn't a good choice for farming, even though they sell well. It's just a good choice for farming for yourself, so you don't have to pay for it. What? Every time I'm expecting it to drop one and it doesn't. I think that bruiseweed might be too close to the farmer. Where is it? Well, let's see. So that's the guy you can buy chicken feed from if you're on Alliance, and then there's chickens around here that you... Oh, you know what you do is you target them, but not close enough to kill them, and then you cluck. Like... No? Maybe you can't do that as a cat, or maybe you can't do that as a horde. I mean, kind of makes sense. It's really only in there for that purpose. It's Alliance only. I was hoping to get maybe 3 of these things, but at this point I'll just be happy to get 1. And then maybe kill a couple more just in case I can get 2, but like, whoa. This is a lot. It also goes to show you that like when they sell this crap for $5 on the auction house, they didn't really like overprice it, because this is like debatable whether this is a good use of your time or not, right? I think having one on you is a really good idea, especially Doomhow, but tough it up. They're literally dropping nothing so far. I leveled up my defense on that one. Say there used to be a bar thing down in here. Oh yeah. I must have gone right through it to aggro level 10. Whoa, there's two of them. That's weird. Nice. I wanted to see what the darker one was. They look different. Nice. So at the very least I got a ton of herbs, like the swift thistles all from here, most of the bruiseweed. So it wasn't a complete waste of time, like last time I came here. Funny, I was reading about this last night just to see if I had been in the right spot, and people were saying that they did like a few rounds and got like 6 of them. So I was like, okay. Oh, that's funny. That was not at all what I intended to do there. What? Probably the potential for some over there too. at this point we are not impressed. I'm not impressed, you're not impressed. But at least you learned something, right? Which is either forget about Dust Devils or no, forget about Magic Dust or pay 5 gold for it and don't worry about it. Because yikes. My luck, I'll read the patch notes and it'll be like Magic Dust was deprecated on the patch that downloaded earlier today or some shit. Okay, I'm gonna just show you something funny that I just thought of. This is like a gathering stone for Dead Mines for Alliance, but if you go, oh here, we'll do it this way so it'll work for sure. You can jump onto this roof. Whoa. Oh. What? Okay. Well, thought you could. I mean, I have, so I don't know what's different today. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Someone's just asking me if I could solo what do you call it over there? He called it DM, which threw me off. Dead Mines. Wow. I don't know, people call it DM now, but In vanilla, it was just dead mines. DM was Darmal. Okay, so I just want to tell him. Okay, so let's see. I just want to see. Level 14, Tauren Shaman. I almost walked in this thing and then I was like, what if it has Swift Thistle? Ugh, okay. Magedra like quickly became fairly useless, but Swift Thistle, like in my opinion, is a useful herb like right till the end of the game. Or right till 60, put it that way. Can I go over here because I don't think I have been yet. Nice. Come on, man. Cough one up. Let's go. Nice. Okay, well. Okay, yeah, only 2. The way that happened so fast, that made me wonder if I had more already and just didn't notice. Cool, okay. So that is technically like 5 gold or more to buy, and I wanted to have a little stack of them, so now I feel like I haven't wasted my time. But like most of us greedy buggers, I want more. So I'm gonna kill maybe half a dozen more of those things tops, and then that's it. I'm kind of bored of this already. I haven't really dealt in these in quite a few levels, but stacks of Briarthorn sell for gold or more, and these potions, swiftness potions, are like 50 sand each, 50 silver each, and so it kind of adds up a little bit. So what's this? This could get ugly, I guess. Definitely, if you're lower level, stay away from these. These things are like, they're basically like land murlocs in a way. They don't come at you one at a time, they come in packs. Wow, the game got so quiet all of a sudden. No music, no sound effects. This way. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the Dead Mines entrance area and then call it a day. So it'd be nice to get one or two more before then, but judging from the way things have been going, that's asking a lot. And thank God I took someone's advice and made this macro, because last time I came here I didn't have it, and pretty sure I found like twice as many of them this time around. And sometimes they just kind of appear in front of you. But a lot of them were like off in the distance and I would have missed them for sure. What the hell? Okay, other than like another one of those things, the other thing that'd be nice is if the Elite Flesh Ripper showed up. Am I asking for too much? Okay, well I'm almost going to wrap it up, at least in this area. Probably go back and do some auctions now. I'm not going to use terminology like cut our losses, because honestly, I made some gold here, but it's going to take a lot to get me to come back and do this again. If I got like half a dozen of them or something, then I'd definitely do this again. But one, it's not super interesting. Like, I would say I'll come back at least one more time, maybe off stream, and do it at some point. Just to see if I can get a better drop rate. Can't believe I couldn't jump on the roof of that place. I wonder what the difference is. Like, it's very weird. It might be in Cataclysm you can, I guess. I do notice, like, every once in a while some weird architectural changes. Like, there was one expansion where they added those mammoth mounts. I guess that was Wrath of the Lich King. And if you were on that thing, there were certain doorways you couldn't get through, so they had to change them. And then I think there was even on a Night Elf character, there was a doorway that I couldn't walk through. It was like near the Flight Master in Booty Bay. Kind of freaked me out at some point, and then they patched and changed it. Alright. We'll get one more and then I'm going to pour it out of here. One more dust devil, not one more magic dust. Holy. Okay, here it is, last one. Let's go. I don't know where the back is. Okay. Okay, so let's see what I can do with that. First of all, I'm not going to sell this. I'm not even going to click on it because I don't want to accidentally use it or some stupid thing. Yeah, so like who in their right mind is going to pay 16 gold for one of those? Like, it's almost better to just die and run back from the graveyard and spend 16 gold. But I bought a few for 5 and didn't really think twice about using them, but then afterwards had that like regret, like ugh. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna see what a stack of these sell for. $86 is the cheapest one. All the rest are expensive except for 87. $1.59 for 16. Okay, so once these two sell, then there's no cheap ones. So I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna match that guy's price, but sell twice as many. And I bet you that's gonna go. And if it doesn't, I'll just use them or repost. Okay, so that's that. And then let's make, ooh, I'm glad I stopped and picked that. Still got 2 of those though, so I might just hang on to that for now. I'll make a decision next time. This is what I want to do here, make 6 of these. Back into 38. 99. 38. 42. Why does it go so high like that? Oh, here we go. Okay. So there's 5 of them that are cheap, and the next ones are all in this zone. So I'm gonna post them as 99, just because I don't actually care if they sell or not. But if I'm gonna, because I'll just use these, but if I'm gonna sell them, I'd like to get good gold for them, gold for them. So we'll see what happens here. And plus, it's only copper, so not much to lose if they don't sell. me, I like to come back to 10 gold the next day. So let's see if we can pull that off. State of interest, what does a stack of these sell for? Not that much. That's not right. So all the 20 stacks are overpriced. You can buy 15 for that much? Wow. These I think I need to buy. But I don't know. Guess I'll let those go to somebody for a good price. Cause like look at these. If you can buy them for 150, then 20 would be 30 silver. Then they go to 50 silver. But there's a bunch of them that are in this price range. It's funny, I'm having a moral dilemma because if I was not streaming, like back in the old days, I would have literally bought all these right now. All of those and these and not those, but that this, and then vastly undercut all these gougers. Yeah, look, 6 for 10, and make a bunch of gold. But I don't know. I feel at this point in time, I don't need any. I don't really feel like doing that to people. But I'm also not going to sell those because there's no point. Okay, so what's this? Like what I was describing there, buying them cheap and marking them up, that's like capitalism. That's just how it works. Smart. But it's also I don't know how to explain it. It's not creating any value for the people. So a stock of 20 of these goes for how much? 168, 175, 168. Right, I'll sell these for 167. These are so useless. $5 silver for 20 of them. Like they're really just the dross left over after the gold of finding Swift Thistle. If you vendor them, 4 silver, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's go to repair and call it a night. The only other thing I would love is if a rend would drop while I'm here. That would be great.
Looking for something special?
Just let my bum out of this cat's face. You can buy this.
Be careful.
just gonna actually. I had some funny ones. The best one was one time I was sitting right here, maybe a little farther over this way, and I just left him sitting here and went to do some other stuff in my place, hoping that a rend would drop. And when I came by, there was another character sitting next to me, and he's emoting like telling me jokes. I thought it was pretty good. Alright, I am out of here. If you're watching this, thank you. And